Hi guys, and happy 2016. I know I have been gone for a very long time, but I have a good reason for that. I wanted to do Vlogmas so badly, and I started it and I loved it, and then for some reason I thought after I got my tonsils and adenoids out that I was going to be able to talk, and that was not the case. So that's why Vlogmas only went until I think day 8 or something. We'll try again next year. But with the new year, I thought it would be kind of fun to go through all my makeup and skincare, maybe even clothes if I decide I could tackle that. But just kind of, the new year, people want to start new things, New Year's resolutions. And I thought that it would be kind of fun and kind of an easy thing to start by just doing my makeup because I have a lot of makeup and I don't use it all. So I thought we would start today by doing my foundations and BB creams and tinted moisturizers, and then go from there. So I have kind of a lot, maybe it's just this. I know some people have drawers of it, so I think this is a pretty decent amount. But I do wear a lot of these, so this might just be like a foundation collection video. So let's start. First off, I have two colors in the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. Now, I saw this, I don't even know how many years ago, so these are so old. And the colors have gone all weird and watery. Not the color is watery, but the formulation has gone all weird and watery on me. And it is so cakey, and I don't have that bad of skin, so I don't know why I thought this would be a good foundation for me. I saw it, people used to love this, and so that's why I bought it, but I have the shades Medium Ivory and Rose Ivory. By the way, if I'm sniffling a lot, I have a cold, so excuse me. And Rose Ivory, I think I said that. So these I will be throwing away probably. And I used kind of a lot of it, even though it probably looked really bad, but yeah. Alright. 2 gone. Now this one is actually a recent purchase. It's the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation, and I am in the shade beige, 53 light beige. I saw this Essie Button talking about it, and also Fleur de Force, and I love them. But you can't usually get Bourjois in America, so I found it on Amazon and I ordered it. It's probably a little too dark, but I make it work. I have this thing where I always like to think I'm more tan than I am, and so I buy foundations that are definitely too dark for me, just in the hopes that I will somehow be more tan, and I'm not. Right now I have a spray tan, so if I look more tan, that's why, but I'm really pale, so I love this foundation. Like it says on the front, it says it's a gel foundation, and I think that describes it perfectly. So I will be keeping this because I just got it and I love it. So keeping that one. This one I'm really sad about. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked in the color 130 Shell. I freaking love this. And I just found out through, I think Lily Pebbles or somebody commented on something on one of her videos that it's being discontinued. And I think this is the best drugstore foundation. So I'm not sure why they're getting rid of it, but my formula is gone all weird and it smells bad and the color is gone all orange, so I'm gonna get rid of this, which is a bummer. Next is another one that I love, and it's the Nourish Your Glow in Medium 1 Punjab. I think that's how you say it. I love this, but once again, I got it in too dark of color. So I think it's Mont Blanc is the color before this. I think that's what Tanya Burr wears, and I probably should have gotten that one. But like I said, I like to think I'm more tan than I am, so I have this one. But I just, sometimes, I used to mix it with my Nearly Naked, but that color has gotten darker because the formula changed. So I haven't been able to wear this in a while, but I think I might just go out and get the right color so I can actually wear it. But in the summer, this is beautiful. It is glowy. It's not too thick at all. I sometimes even put this on with my fingers, and I love this one. Next is another one that I found through Fleur de Force. It is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation Anti-fatigue effect and radiant glow. I don't know what the anti-fatigue effect is. I don't understand. In the color 200 soft beige. I don't understand why this isn't sold in America, because in my like Rimmel sections in drugstores, it's never there. It's all the other ones. But this one I think I bought off of ASOS because that's a good place to get makeup that you can't get here. So it has a pump, which is awesome. I can't really smell right now, but I know it smells good. Once again, too dark for me right now, so I'm gonna keep it because it's not old at all. But I probably will order it in the lighter shade. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Alright, next is a Jaclyn Hill inspired purchase. It is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in the color N3 Natural Buff. This is something that I would go back and forth with the NARS Sheer Glow. I think they're kind of the same. This one's just a little bit more like runny or liquidy. I love this one. This is so natural. Once again, I can put it on with my fingers. Not too heavy of coverage, and it has a pump, which I think is so cool for the drugstore. I think it's so good for being something that's like $7. So if you're looking for one, and I have combination skin, I probably should have said that at first, where I can get like super dry but oily in the T-zone. Right now my nose is like chapped from blowing it so much, and something like this would just kind of glide over it. So if you're looking to get a foundation that looks like it's expensive when you put it on, then I highly suggest this one. So I will be keeping this. Okay, next one is kind of like, ooh, an ouch to your pocket or your wallet. It is the Vita Lumiere Aqua Chanel SPF 15 foundation. This was also a Fleur de Force inspired purchase. I'm very similar in color and skin type with her, so that's why I kind of go off of what she wears. This is in the shade B10, so this is my light foundation that I can wear in the winter, and it literally looks like skin. You put it on and it glides over anything. It's just so expensive, so I don't know if you can justify it, but I think it's beautiful when you wear it. So I will be keeping this. I actually have used a lot of this, so I am getting my money's worth, and it has just kind of a little squeezy tube. So if you're willing to spend the money, I think like I would get rid of all of my foundations just to use this one. It's really good. Keeping that. I've only gotten rid of 3. Next is one that I don't really know why I liked it so much. I've gone through like so many of these. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Beauty Balm Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I know this smells like, I can't really smell it right now, like Thin Mints, like the Girl Scout cookie or something, but this is so orange, and like looking back at some pictures, because I used to wear this like when I think it was like 15, 16, because somebody at the makeup counter told me to. I don't know why this is allowed to be worn, because it is straight orange. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to show you this, but like look how orange that is. I can't imagine. No. So yeah, that is definitely going to be thrown away. It smells good, but I'm not going to wear it anymore. Thrown away. Next is one that I haven't really tried out a lot, but when I did try it out, I had like very mixed reviews, but it is the Hourglass Veil Fluid Makeup Oil Free SPF 15, and I have the color number 2 Light Beige. So this is kind of thick, but it's pretty expensive. So I'm gonna try it again, and if not, I'm not just gonna like throw it away like some of the expired ones, because this is pretty new. And I love Hourglass makeup. It is more on the natural side, and that's another reason why I'm doing this, because I am someone who loves to incorporate more natural ingredients, organic things that I can. So a lot of this makeup is definitely not that. So I want to be able to incorporate more of that. So I need to get rid of some, but so Hourglass is a good brand, so I will be giving this another go. I'm not getting rid of it yet. That's in the maybe. Alright, this is a recent purchase. This is the Kojendo Aqua Foundation in 013. Now this was actually a Gigi Hadid inspired purchase because I'm obsessed with her. One of my best friends, actually, his older brother used to date her, and so like I have been stalking her, not even stalking, just kind of like admiring her from afar from Instagram and Twitter and Facebook since I was like 12. So seeing her do all the cool things now is just like really cool for me. So weird. But I saw in an interview that she used this, and she has similar skin to me. She has a round face and everything, so I kind of look at her when she does makeup and kind of inspired me to, I don't know, buy this for myself. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is like second skin, kind of like the Chanel one. I would say that this one has a little bit more coverage, but the shades are kind of hard to figure out, so I had to look at a lot of blog posts and try and decide which shade would be the best. I kind of just bought the one that Gigi wears because she has kind of the same skin color as me, so it's a good match, and I highly suggest it if you're willing to spend the money. So we'll be keeping that. Next is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 35 in the shade Light Neutral. This is something everyday, easy, slap it on. I know the shade range is not that great, but I have used a lot of it, so I think I'm going to keep it. I might give it to my sister because I just don't use it that often, but it is pretty good. But there's another one that I love way more, so this will go with the Hourglass one in the maybe section. Alright. Next is something that I got in a like swag bag gift thing. It is the Argan Wear BB Cream from Physicians Formula. The shade is completely wrong for me. It's light medium, and it has argan oil in it, which I thought was really cool, but I can't get over the smell for some reason. I can't smell it right now because I have clogged nose. So maybe I'll see if like my sister or my mom wants it, but I just can't get over the smell, and it's not the right shade. So bye-bye. Okay, this is what I was talking about. It's a CC cream. The other one's a BB cream. I don't really get the difference. But this is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus, yada 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 yada. There is SPF 50. This is so good. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't usually like use up things, but this is almost gone, and I wear this all the time. Just with like, I slap it on with my beauty blender, and I even put it just underneath my eyes for like a little bit of concealer, and then I'll put on mascara, and I'm done. It smells good. It actually has like a really good amount of coverage. I wouldn't say it was full coverage, but it's definitely not like normal CC BB tinted moisturizer things. It actually has coverage, so if you are looking for something that's moisturizing, especially because with these drier months, I know that some people struggle with wearing foundation and stuff, please buy this. It is so good, and it's not like completely matte, it just looks like skin. I know they have an illuminating one, which I would love to try, but I just love this one, so I will always repurchase this. Never going to get rid of this homie. That's the OG. Okay, now this is the Makeup Forever Professional HD High Definition Foundation. You know the gist, the Makeup Forever one that's so popular. I think they just like reformulated it or something, so this is the old packaging. This is one that I think I got because I film and stuff, even though I didn't do much of it back in the day when I bought it. I think I was just watching a lot of people on camera and they liked it, so I bought it. But it is too heavy for me. I was like really back and forth because I do like it, but it's kind of a lot. But it is very, very old. So when I tried it out for like the last time today, just like one last chance, and when I like pumped it out on my hand, it was like all goopy and crusty, and like the color had gone a little off. So if my foundation looks a little funky, it's this person's fault. I don't even know what color it is, but maybe I will try out like a sample of the new version, and maybe it's more lighter cover, or like lighter in consistency, because I like the coverage. It's just so hard to blend out. So I feel like I have to go in with my beauty blender when it's wet like 4 times just to get it to lay flat. So I won't be keeping this, but I'm not saying it's like horrible. Maybe it's just because the formulation changed because it's old, but yeah. Bye-bye to that. Okay, now we have these 2 little sample guys, which one of them, well, they're both Dr. Jart actually. This one I got in my Sephora like sample box that I actually I'm gonna start doing on this channel, I think, like unboxing them. So if you want to see that, let me know. But this is the Ceramidin, I'm sorry, I have no idea how to spell that or say that, Dermacare Technology Day Tint SPF 15. I think this is just like a tinted moisturizer. I actually really liked this. I tried it on and I used probably like half the bottle because it's so small on like one try. But I did this, and then I put on some mascara, and it stayed on for like a really long amount of time. The only thing is I have no idea if there's like different shades. So, because when I tried it on, I had on a little bit of like Jergens Natural Glow, so it matched kind of, but it was still a little too dark. But I do like this, so I don't know. I might look into seeing if they have different shades, because it was pretty nice. It lasted all day. So I'll keep that and try it out again. Now this one I was extremely like impressed with. So Dr. Jart BB Disappour SPF 30. This is like full coverage. Like you try it on and it like is completely opaque. So I am probably gonna buy the full size. The only thing I would say again is the shades. It was like very light. So I don't know if it would like suit a lot of people, but for me it was extremely like it matched so well. It was really good coverage. It lasted all day. Yeah, and that I think I got as like a 100-point perk at Sephora. All right, this is another like point perk. It is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in the shade Light. This breaks me out. Won't be using it. I wish it didn't break me out because it's so pretty. I don't know why it breaks me out. Next is a bunch of MAC powders, because back in the day I thought MAC was the only person that made face powders. So my very first foundation, which I think is so ridiculous because it's extremely full coverage, and I wore it when I was like 12 and I didn't need it, but is the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW20. Now granted, I did have very oily skin when I was younger, so I used this to death, as you can tell. I loved it, but it is like so powdery, like you can see it sitting, but it did help with my oil. So I wouldn't say it was bad, but like I don't need this right now, and it's so light. So we'll be seeing if somebody else wants this, but I doubt they will, so I might just back to MAC it. Next is actually kind of funny because I went in to get the same Studio Fix like a couple years after I was using that one, because I was like, oh, I used to love that, so why don't I try it again? But I was using self tanner, so I wasn't as ghostly pale as an NW20, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be getting a little bit more tan because I'm about to, you know, go get a spray tan, and then I'm going on a vacation, so I might get more color. I didn't say like another complete different skin tone change, because the MAC lady decided to give me NC42. This is not my shade at all. It's washing it out like a lot, but this is like straight yellow, and I'm not at all. And when I tried this on, I went like this with my kabuki brush, because that's what I used to do. I had this little pink kabuki brush, and would swirl it, and I would just like pack it on. And I did that, and I took one streak, and I was like, and it did not match at all. So I tried to use it as a bronzer, but it's still like just yellow. So this is not going to get used. So I will see if somebody like my cousins want this because no one in my family has that shade. So that's gonna go bye-bye. Alright. These two I actually really like. This case is from one of the like older MAC collections. It was like Warrior or something. But I wanted to put my Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals in like a cooler case. So I took out the bronzer. It was like it was Solar Reach bronzing powder. And I put my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in it. I think it's just light or something. I don't really remember. It's one of the lighter, very light ones. This is when I got smart and was like, wow, I'm young. I don't need a ton of coverage. So I got this. Love it. I actually still use this because it's so nice and light and it just kind of blends over the skin and it's not completely matte where your face just looks like no definition. So I will be keeping this. It's probably too old to use, but I don't really care because I like it. And I'm the only one who uses it. It's not like I smear it on the floor or something and get gross. And then this next one is Medium Plus, Mineralized Skin Finish. This one's just in the old packaging. This is for when I'm tan. It's probably still a little too dark, so sometimes I'll just use it as a very light bronzer. But I do like this a lot, and I do get use out of it. I actually, like, I don't know if you can tell, but these usually have domes, and so I use the crap out of it. So yeah, I will be keeping that. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love cleaning things. Like, if I could, once a week, I pick a section in my room and I clean it and reorganize it, take everything out, but usually school gets in the way of that. But this kind of makes me feel better because I get to just throw away things or give them away and start fresh. I encourage you guys to do the same because it just feels good to get rid of things. But I think next I'll do my like primers, concealers, those types of things, because I'll just do them all together because I don't have very many of those. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you want to talk to me, and I will see you later. Bye.